Q&A again. Answers for the most recent batch of questions, which were in the last answers video. If you have more questions, stick them below. Let's get into it. I'll intersperse some footage of me doing something interesting while I'm talking, so it's not just this the whole time. J Base Raptor asked a few questions. Have you read any good books lately? He's reading Department 19. Great book. I just read a book by Carlo Rovelli called 9 Simple Rules of Physics, 9 Simple Lessons in Physics. It's like a little pocket guide type book. It's probably only about 130 pages or something, if that. And it's, really good, just simple physics talk, just like Einstein's laws and that sort of stuff, just broken down a little bit more, just really interesting stuff in it. Like about how gravity can bend time, things like that. That's kind of my bag, that sort of stuff. So I like my science, and it was a good science book. So Carlo Rovelli, 9 or 10 simple lessons in physics. If the world were to end, what do you think would cause it? Depends on what you mean by a world ending. So humans not habiting anymore. I guess it could be caused by us. I don't know. I think we're too in each other's pockets, economy-wise, to go world war again. I don't know. I think if anything, some completely random thing like a meteorite hitting, but then the chances of these things happening are so minute. I don't really worry. Carl Sagan always used to say that if you look at the history of the Earth on a calendar, if you divided the 4.5 billion years the Earth's been here, human existence is like the last 6 minutes or something. So we think, because we think so much about ourselves, we think it's going to happen in our lifetime, but it just won't. And in terms of the world actually being physically destroyed, I'm going to go with sun expanding upon its death, engulfing the Earth, and scattering our matter to the stars once again. And of course, is entropy, the eventual heat death of the universe. So we've got that to look forward to as well. How's the internet at my house? Not too great on the uploads, not too bad on the downloads. Uploads just take ages while it's my videos ain't in HD. Should people have to get a license to own and carry a knife? If it made it simpler and allowed everyone to, then yes, I think that's just fine, as long as you pass a test about when you can and can't use it, and make sure you're not insane. Perhaps make sure you're not a crook, something like that. I'd be happy to it if it just made it as simple as, oh, yep, here's my license. I can now carry this, awesome pocket knife. So, I'm all for that. If it cuts down the, the uncertainty and lets us carry some cool knives, that'd be awesome. That's in Australia. I don't know about what everyone else does. What's your favourite knife brand? Spyderco, LT Wright, and Falkneven are about equal. I've never had anything by any of those companies that I would say was bad, and they're good for different reasons. LT Wright are just solid people, just nice fellas, really easy to deal with. Falkneven just make really high quality fixed blade knives, and Spyderco just seem to they've got enough creative stuff, they've got enough staple stuff in their line, just really good, diverse lineup, can't go wrong. Bob from Brisbane, favourite place you've travelled to in Australia and somewhere we'd like to visit in Australia? I really like going to the Dandenongs in Victoria. A really nice sort of rainforesty mountains, mountains, just outside of Melbourne, hour or so outside of Melbourne, really good. I remember walking up a road called Hackett Road. If anyone knows Hackett Road, just you'll know what I'm saying. It's probably a 50-degree slope, so that was really interesting. Just for nice climate, good, nice sort of rainforesty type scenery. Really nice. We did a 100k trail runner Oxfam walk there a few years back. It was good. Me and my dad. What's the most I'd pay for a knife? Probably $400. For the Falkneven was $350, and that was pushing it. I don't probably get enough utility out of anything more than that. I don't like custom or art knives. Anything that I'm going to stick into a tree or cut cardboard with, probably not going to pay much more than that. I'm still not there with knives as ornaments just yet, so yeah, probably, unless I came across a lot of money, probably 350 to 400. Solitude asked where I'm in South Australia, the Riverland. SA-based bushcraft YouTubers that I'm aware of. Well, I'm not really a bushcraft YouTuber, but there's a few knife guys from Australia. I don't know about any from South Australia. There's a few that comment from time to time on my stuff that I watch their videos too. Bush camping tools, Northern Territory, bushcraft Tasmania. There's a few down, so perhaps if they would just make themselves known in the comments, that'd be handy for old Solidute16. Bob from Brisbane asked again, do you have any other interests besides knives and being an Aussie bushman? Do I follow any sports? I don't really follow sports. I've never really got into sports. Sport to me is like, hinging. I don't know. It's the success of others that you don't know. It's a funny one. I see people getting so invested, and I've never got it. It must be something you have to be raised with or something. Not sure. So I don't follow any footy, or I don't have any sports team that I like. I don't even know the rules of most of the sports. I just have enough of my own stuff going on. I don't bet, and I don't really like pubs, drinking stuff. I don't really do a lot of that, and that's kind of where the sports all really seem to take off. Best flipper knife you've had or had? Well, what have we got? We've got the ZT0909. Probably the best flipping action I've ever had, but my favourite flipper is the Spyderco Mantra, just because it's a bit smaller. Just a nice little knife. Really good to handle. I'll put it somewhere. I'm eating seeing the 0909 today then. Eric Holiday, what's the best knife you've ever owned that was made of bread? I agonised over a humorous response to that, but I couldn't think of one. Sorry, Eric. And Bob asked, did I make my strop? Yes, it's just a belt, like just a leather belt, epoxy to a thin bit of pine timber. And I use it more than anything else in my sharpening collection. So, it's a good little investment getting the strop like that. Right. That is about all of them. Cool. So just a couple of you still asking questions. If there's any more, just let me know. Once there's enough in the video, I'll do another answer video. So I'll see you all later.